It's an honor to be here because I think that each of you are some of the most important people in this, I'll be a little tempered, in this region. I actually mean in the world, because I really do believe that you hold the world in your hands. And I really do believe that you have the ability to start what Prince Charles calls for and believes that we must do as a world, which is to begin a sustainable revolution. The reason I believe that is because you are here because you have some very deep-seated sense of faith. You understand that your faith has been extremely important to you throughout your life. And each of you, each of us, are applying that faith in different kinds of ways. But I believe that we came together today because of that word faith. And I think I'm standing before you because I know how much my faith has meant and continues to mean to me. And when I work with Sister Claire and Sister Robbie and Sister Susan and the others of you that I've worked with, I see the power of faith that took them to their vocations, their commitment, which is a model for the world. And I see that as a literal model for the world that I believe right here today, my prayer is that we will all commit to being the United States founders of the sustainable revolution. And do I know what that means? No, I don't know what that means. But you know what that means, and you can figure out what that means, what it could mean, what it should mean, and what it will mean. I've been going to some international foundation meetings. I just was in Montpellier, our sister city, which is, if you haven't been and you have an opportunity to go, you really should go. It's an extraordinary city. In many ways, like Louisville, the way Louisville is so beautiful architecturally, historically, intellectually, and spiritually, I got that same feeling from my short visit in Montpellier. So I think Dr. Brodsky, when he set up that sister city arrangement all those years ago, knew what he was doing. At any rate, at that meeting, I got this very strong sense that there are leaders from all over the world who are looking for urban and regional models. I got the sense that, yes, there are great things happening at the global level, there are great things happening at the United Nations level. Reverend Carol Johnston was just telling me about her brother's work with the Millennium Goals and how encouraged he is. So yes, there are great things happening, but I got the sense at that meeting that really what they felt needs to happen is for urban cores with great souls and great spirits to pull themselves together in leadership capacities that will transform the way in which we care for our earth. As you all know, and you know it better than I, but you're teaching me daily, your commitment to the land, those of you who are part of orders who have had land for maybe thousands of years, but certainly hundreds of years, you may say, oh, we just can't quite figure out how to hang on to it, we can't figure out what we're going to do with it tomorrow. But the fact that you still have it, there's something very, very, very important there. There's a message there that we need to hear from you because you have led us by that commitment to that land, by hanging on to it, and I am convinced that you are going to figure out how to become our nation's, if not our world's models on how to apply your faith to the preservation of our air, our water, and our soil, all of which I don't need to say to you, you've helped me understand are sacred. And you've helped me understand that when we care for the sacred air, the sacred water, and the sacred soil, we are absolutely caring for each and every individual. We're caring for ourselves, our families, and our neighbors. And we're doing that because we're creating a healthy environment, which then equals, as you know better than I, equals healthy human beings and healthy ecosystems. I went to a Sisters of Charity's lovely lunch the other day, and they were showing beautiful slides of all their work around the world. And they were doing remarkable things. They were caring for the orphans, they were caring for the sick, they were doing all the things that should be done. But I must say to you, I was disappointed. There was no conversation, there was no slide that showed how they were caring for the earth. I know they're caring for the earth. I know that they're committed to the preservation of our elements, but we need to find the ways, and we need to be here. The lay people that are here to help you figure out how you can better tell that story, how you can show from your vocations, from your theologies, from your deep, deep-seated faith, how we can learn from you, how we can emulate you. So one of the ways that one of our little ways that our festival are here trying to help is Dr. Kathleen Lyons has put together with me our global toolkit, which I will be taking next week. I leave on Sunday to go to Vienna to speak to Religions for Peace, which is our world's largest interreligious organization. And in the toolkit, one thing that you'll see is a map of the world, and it has the dots that show the interreligious councils that Dr. William Venley, who's Secretary General of Religions for Peace, has formulated in the has created, really, with thousands of people all over the globe, that network. And I would like you to really look carefully at that map, because I'd like us to have a map of our region. I'd like you to create a map of our region that shows our regional, sustainable land, religious land networks that I know you are creating and will be creating. We were fortunate enough to be able to enlist the interest of a small college in Indiana called Franklin College. And Franklin College just came to me 2 days ago, to us, Sister Claire, Sister Robbie, and a few others of us, to bring to us, and will you lift up that book right there? Thank you, Elizabeth. To bring to us this amazing work. They've been working for a year at our request to document as best they could, to begin to document is really what it is, the orders that own land in our region within a 250-mile radius of Louisville. So this is the beginning of that. It's a resource here for all of you. There's much more work to be done in that, on that effort, but I'm thrilled we've started it, and I look forward to partnering with you, as do many, many, many others of us, in helping to figure out how you will become the national, the regional, and I believe the global religious leaders beginning our very own sustainability revolution. So I look forward to today. If you've not read the most recent Time magazine with the article about Prince Charles, I encourage you to do so. And if you also have not read his wonderfully remarkable book, Harmony, which shows to us in great depth the importance of and the reality of all of our interconnectedness. So please get a copy of that. If you can't get one, let me know, and I'll be happy to get it to you. Thank you for being here, and thank you for the miraculous work that you are going to do today, but more importantly, are going to do for our region and for our country and for our world. Thank you.